Well, I think you're wrong on the point of him playing with different teams hurts his legacy.
In my eyes, it does.
No, I think it enhances his legacy because the story.
All right, Big Perk, we're going to stop right there. We not even going to let you start with the BS. Him jumping from team to team does not enhance his legacy at all. Because let's go with what you're saying. If you're saying, okay, I play for one team, my team isn't good enough to me, even though we're making deep playoff runs, even though we're the number one seed, even though we even made it to the finals, this team isn't good enough, so I'm going to go to another team where it's easier. I want to take the easier route. So taking the easier route can never enhance your legacy. That's what I'm saying. You dudes be going above and beyond to praise LeBron, but y'all don't even be thinking, how can taking the easier route enhance your legacy in anything? That makes no sense.
Story is a major point, right? He left Cleveland, went to Miami, and he shouldn't have went back to Cleveland because you got to remember Dan Gilbert called him everything but a child of God.
He won a chip.
He called them Dan. He called them a Benedict Arnold. Okay, that's what he called him. So Braun goes back, put his pride aside because he felt like he owed that to him. Won the greatest championship in the history of the game, being down 3-1 to the Golden State Warriors. Okay, cool. I delivered. Now I'm going.
So in that same breath, Kendrick Perkins just said he shouldn't have went back to Cleveland, but then he said that's the greatest championship of all time. I'm going to tell you why he said that, because his first mind, he was probably using his brain. He was like, yeah, nah, LeBron shouldn't have went there because Dan Gilbert, which is the owner of the Cavaliers, talked about LeBron bad when he left. You know, they burned his jerseys and all that. So Kendrick Perkins' first mind was like, nah, he shouldn't have went back. And then them clutch thoughts start to kick in. Like them clutch thoughts, you know, like they're probably in his ear. They probably got a chip in his ear like, nah, fool, nigga, that was the best. That was the best championship, and he had to switch it up like, oh, no, I mean, that was the best championship, you know, being down 3-1. Come on, man. Come on, man. These dudes ain't thinking for themselves.
Going to L.A. I'm going to play under more pressure under one of the most historic franchises in sports in the Los Angeles Lakers, where it's all about championships, and I'm going to hang a banner in there as well. But when I'm getting to the question, Shay, let me answer the question. Has he played his last game as a Laker? No. I think the Lakers should back the Brinks truck up to him. I think they should give him a whole lot of money.
So who you getting?
And you telling me that man not on payroll? You telling me that man not on payroll? He just said that the Los Angeles Lakers should back the Brinks truck up for a 42-year-old LeBron James in his 24th year. And if you don't know the metaphor for back the Brinks truck up, that means give him all the money we can. Pay him the max contract. So we go pay a 42-year-old in his 24th year, the max why? For what? Like that don't make no sense to me, bro. That don't make no sense to me. Let's see if Perk can break this down and make it make sense. Because right now, it makes no sense.
But I'm getting rid of Austin Reeves. Because if you were going to ask me, if I'm making the front office decision, and you're asking me, do I trust LeBron James as my number 2 option to Luka Doncic, or do I trust Austin Reeves as my number 2? I'm going to give a 41-year-old senior citizen, LeBron James, that showed us he still has the capability of playing at an all-NBA level. I'm going to give him the bag first. Matter of fact, I appreciate Rob Pelinka with the flowers. Because LeBron James, he's been so great in the Los Angeles Lakers uniform, he better have a statue outside of Crypto.com arena.
Now you getting.
What y'all old folks call it? This dude is chucking and jiving. Shucking and jiving. That's how you say it? shucking and jiving, bro. This is a humiliation ritual. This is a humiliation ritual. This is the equivalent of wearing a dress. What Perk is doing right now, this is a humiliation ritual. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. This man said a statue, Perk, man. I need that. I ain't gonna lie, Perk. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I need that, bro. I need that. I ain't even playing. You feel me? I need that. So if you see this and you want to oblige, like I need that. It could be a friendly one. It could be a friendly one. We can be cool after that, but boy, you said do what? A statue where? Put LeBron a statue where? I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it at all.
No. You keep a cool booty.
No.
The things that no, I'm not. The things that he has done in that uniform. I think he's been with the Lakers for 8 years. Won a championship, Finals MVP, 8-time All-Star. Here's the thing, though. Outside of that, think of the milestones that he hit in that uniform. Passing up Kobe from all-time on the scoring list. Passing up MJ. Passing up Kareem, and then all of a sudden hitting 40,000
But he didn't do it as a member of the Lakers.
Yes,
so
he
it doesn't
did.
mean
Yes,
as
he
much.
did. Yes, he did. He passed.
That's what I hate about LeBron, bro. Not LeBron. That's what I hate about LeBron fans, bro. That's what really pissed me off about LeBron fans, bro. It's really all about stats. This man go say everything he accomplished and then just start going with longevity stats. Passing this person and passing that person. Man, don't nobody give a damn about that. Don't nobody care about that but LeBron fans. And they try to push that on you. That's what I always say. That's my issue with LeBron fans coming to your team, is they don't care if y'all win or not. LeBron fans don't care if the team win or not. All they care about is LeBron's stats. That's it. That's it. So if I'm a fan of a team and I want my team to win, and then I got this huge fan base just coming to my team out of nowhere because LeBron want to come, you feel me? And so I got this huge delusional fan base that come over here and don't even care if we win or not. All they care about is an individual stats. This man said, this man really went into a soliloquy. Is that how you say it? A soliloquy about LeBron longevity career. Man, I don't know how many times you have to tell LeBron James fans this, bro. No one cares about LeBron longevity stats. No one cares. That puts him on the top of your list. Yours. Not everybody's. Not everybody's, bro. Damn.
The month
Yeah, but he
he
did-
had on a Laker jersey.
If anything, he benefited just as much being associated with the Laker brand, because outside of the Boston Celtics, it don't get much more story than the Los Angeles Lakers. Let's get that out the way. Number two, nothing but respect. The man's a champion. I actually agree with you. I would sit up there and use Austin Reeves, make sure I gave him his bag, and utilize that to trade him to get assets in return for Austin Reeves to pair with Luka and LeBron. That's what I would do. I agree with you there. And I'm not trying to say in any way, I'm not trying to throw any shade on him. He won a championship. I don't give a damn that was in the bubble. I give him credit for that because of the state of the world at that particular moment in time, and the fact that he went in the bubble under those conditions and led his troops and had them disciplined and focused enough, which was the antithesis of what Kawhi Leonard did, because he wanted the Clippers to get the hell up out of there.
Okay, a couple things I want to, when he said that he would trade Austin Reeves for some pieces to build around LeBron and Luka, I'm not mad. That's not what I would do. I wouldn't re-sign LeBron. You know what I'm saying? And I would move on with Luka and Reeves, because even though Reeves probably not as well. He's not as trustworthy as LeBron in the big moments right now. He's still got a long future ahead of him, and he's a great player. You feel me? Pairing him with Luka, I think that'd be similar to the Brunson situation, separating Brunson from Luka. Like, I don't think that makes sense. I think you build around them too. You know, I think you build around them too. And I know some people gonna be like, okay, yeah, they both two defensive liabilities or whatever. It was like that with in Dallas. It was like that with Dallas with Luka and Kyrie. Kyrie not the best defender. You feel me? And so you could say that, you know, they wasn't the best, you know, defensive backcourt, but what they do, get all the way to the finals. They got all the way to the finals, and even though they got whooped by the Celtics in the finals, Luka was injured. So ain't no telling what happened. Now let's go to this bubble ring, bro. Now let's go to this bubble ring, man. We have to just keep it all the way real, right? You have to keep it all the way real. Even if you was to say you appreciate it or you think that it means X, Y, and Z. Let's just say you don't look down on the bubble ring. What we have to agree on is it was different than every other ring. We have to agree on that, right? Is it was different than every other ring. So the same circumstances wasn't at play, right? We got to give. The other thing is there was no travel. There was no travel. We have to agree with that. Whether you think it matters or not, the fact remains it was no travel. It was no crowd. It was no home crowd. It was no away crowd. It wasn't the real pressure of playing basketball in front of thousands and thousands and thousands of people. It was like playing at the gym. It was like playing at the gym, and you know that's a big difference in any circumstances. A lot of people, you could play basketball at the park in front of a couple people. Can you perform in a gymnasium with hundreds and thousands of people? You could sing. You can sing at home in front of your family. Yeah, you can do that. But could you do a concert? You feel me? Those are vastly different things. So I'm not saying that it mattered. I'm not saying that the 2020 Lakers couldn't have did that. I'm just saying they didn't. You get what I'm saying? Anthony Davis hasn't been healthy before that and since that. I'm going to say that again. Anthony Davis hasn't been healthy before that season and since that season. They had a 6-month hiatus, and Anthony Davis was able to be healthy through the whole playoffs. That has to mean something. So with all those at play, you can't sit up here and be like, oh, that championship is like every other championship, because it's not. Especially when you got players that won the championship on that team that belittled the championship. Alex Caruso, when he won the championship with OKC, he said, yeah, I finally got a real championship. Come on, man. So let's not revise history. That's all I'm saying, man. We just got to keep it real.
Because they didn't want to be there to begin with. That was LeBron being the leader. He deserves all the credit in the world for that. I'm not taking anything away from that at all. All right? But when you talk about statues outside of the stadium, and it's Pat Riley most recently, and Jerry West, and Magic Johnson, and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and Kobe Bryant. Stop it.
You got
in a Laker uniform. There is a difference between LeBron the Laker and those Lakers, even though LeBron is on the Mount Rushmore of all of basketball. There is a difference.
You have Shaq number and you have Magic Johnson number. Text them and ask them how they feel about it. All-time greats. Text them.
No.
Why don't you build the statue in Cleveland?
That's right. It's in
The
Cleveland.
statue
But here's my thing. Why he can't have them? Why he
Because
can't
that's
have it
not what
all
the
his way?
Lakers do.
But what I'm
Because
saying,
that's not what the
but
Lakers do.
We didn't watch Pat Riley do some out of body stuff for Michael Jordan. Don't Michael Jordan got a jersey retired?
Yeah, retired in Miami.
Okay, so
All right,
I'm just saying he never stepped foot. He never played in the Miami.
LeBron James isn't Michael Jordan. LeBron James not Michael Jordan. Y'all put LeBron on that pedestal. Y'all on that pedestal, bro. Y'all put LeBron on that pedestal. Even though Stephen A. Smith be having his back and forth with LeBron James, I still think he's incentivized to even have LeBron at number 2. I don't even think Stephen A. Smith really has LeBron at number 2. I really don't. I think if you was to catch Stephen A. in private and talk to him, I really don't think so. But I think that even though he got his back and forth with LeBron, he can't completely burn his bridges with Clutch. And if he put LeBron anywhere under number 2, I think Clutch, even though they don't want to accept Jordan, they will accept Jordan as better than LeBron. But that's it. And I think that if he put LeBron less than number 2, then he will completely burn his bridges with Clutch. And I don't think he wants to do that, man. I don't think he wants to do that. And Big Perk, man, what's up with you, man? This nigga is a bronzexual, bro. He's a bronzexual.
Miami uniform.
They retire his jersey. But a statue is a different animal. A statue is a different animal now. You understand saying that? Don't act like it isn't. All right? Not a statue. That's all I'm trying to say. Now you won your championship in the bubble. You've been bounced out of the first round several times. You've been swept twice.
Hey.
I mean, listen, the bottom line is, again, retire the jersey. We know how great he is. He's on a Mount Rushmore. He's damn sure that give him a statue in Cleveland and anything else he wants in Cleveland. Anything, what he's done for them.
Okay.
But the Lakers are different.
I got a question, and it's a ridiculous one too. Should LeBron James get a statue in Los Angeles? Hell no. What kind of question is that? Well, since Kendrick Perkins said LeBron James need a statue in front of the crypto arena, let's compare him to the top 5 Lakers that already got statues. So let's look at LeBron credentials as a Laker. He won 1 championship, got 1 finals MVP. Stats, he averaged 27, 8, and 8. 7-time All-Star, 7-time All-NBA, 2020 assist leader, became an all-time leading scorer. Now, if we separate the stats, like I know like LeBron fans love to do, he got 1 championship, 1 finals MVP. That's what he got. Now, let's look at what LeBron has done in the playoffs as a Laker. 2019 missed the playoffs. 2020, when Anthony Davis came during COVID, won the championship. 2021 first round exit. 2022 2022 missed the playoffs again. 2023 we made it to the Western Conference Finals, but we got swept. 2024 first round exit. 2025 first round exit. This year, second round, first round exit. So other than the bubble championship, we only got out the first round twice. And he missed the playoffs twice. Yeah. Now let's compare him to the top 5 Lakers that already got statues in front of the Staples Center or Crypto Arena, whatever y'all want to call it. Let's start off with Kobe Bean Bryant. 5 championships, 2 finals MVPs, an MVP, 18-time All-Star, 15 All-NBAs, 12 All-Defenses. Lakers all-time leading scorer, played 20 years of his career. Yeah. Magic Johnson, 5 championships, 3 finals MVPs, 3 NBA MVPs, 12 All-Stars, revolutionized the point guard position. Yeah. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, 5 championships, 1 finals MVP, 3 NBA MVPs, 13-time All-Star, NBA all-time leading scorer for decades. Shaquille O'Neal, 3-time champion, 3-time finals MVP, an MVP, most dominant peak in Lakers history, led the famous three-peat from 2000 to 2002 with Kobe Bryant. Jerry West, the logo. Need I say more, really, but I will. One NBA championship, one finals MVP, only player to win on a losing team, 14-time All-Star, Lakers icon, logo inspiration, helped build the Lakers dynasty as an executive. So not only is Jerry West a legend, not only is Jerry West a legend as a player, he's a legend as an executive. If LeBron James was to get a statue, he will be the least accomplished Laker with a statue. By far. By far. Skip Bayless said this: don't let blind witness LeBron apologists gloss over this. His 8 years in LA have been, by GOAT standards, a disaster. 32-31 playoff record, 16-26 since the Mickey Mouse chip he needed 4.5 months to rest for, and other teams weren't all in for. Wake up. So get in the comments and tell me what you think. Do you think LeBron should have a statue in front of the crypto arena, or do you think he should have a statue in front of Cleveland? Me personally, I wouldn't even be mad if Cleveland don't want no statue of the dude. I wouldn't even be mad. He left them twice. He only got him one ring, even though that was the organization only ring. He still only got him one. So I wouldn't even be mad if Cleveland didn't want to give him a statue. But he did build a school over there, so whatever. It is what it is. But get in the comments and tell me, what do you think? Where do you think LeBron should get a statue? And do you think he should get a statue as a Laker? But anyway, I thank y'all for messing with me. I am Mega. I'm up out of here.